Got the new capacitors sitting here, same styles. These are the modern ones, so they got the top of the can bow, and it indicates better if they're going a bit suspect. So we'll get these soldered in, and then we'll measure the old ones and see what they come back as. Right, let's test these ones that have come out and see what sort of values we get. Right, first 47 microfarad, 70 microfarads, so shot. This was the other one that was with that one. .67 microfarads for 47 microfarads, so that's shot. And then the last one, which was over on its own, oh, I don't know if I'll press that properly then. Yeah, 66 microfarads. So they're all well up on their value, so they're definitely on their way out. So yeah, definitely worthwhile replacing. Next thing I want to do is I want to clean all this heatsink compound off, make that all nice and clean, and then I'm going to put my own new stuff on. And then we'll carefully undo this bolt, take off this little bit, clean it up, and we'll redo all that. And then when we put it all back together, it's got all new compound on and it should last for ages. I've got a load of heatsink paste on. I've also put some tape over the top of the capacitors in case they rub on the front. But what I have noticed, when you look at this front, it's a bit bowed, so I think we're going to try and straighten that up a tiny. Well, I might have even done it just doing that actually. Right, let's get this thing fitted back in. It's going to be rather messy, but we'll do what we got to do. Well, it's plopped back in. I've still got to bolt it all in. I've got it fixed at the back here. I've now got to resolder the two little wires to the aerial and input sockets on the back here. Then once that's done, I've got to cut the bolts to go on here, put the cover on, line the LED up, and then we've got two bolts down the side. Then should, in theory, be able to test it. I'm just waiting for the soldering iron to warm up at the moment whilst having a quick cuppa, and then I'll let that on with some solder. Did you spot it? I was just sitting here working away, putting this back together, and I spotted a massive howler that I did in this video. So let's see how close you were looking. We'll have a little competition. Let's see who can spot the deliberate mistake. I'll post the answer in the next video, so have some guesses below as to the bit that I missed and got wrong in the video. Can you spot it? Right, here's what I did wrong. If you look at the power meter, it's keying up, it's doing about 35 watts. I set that wrong. I said I'd set it to 25 watts. I hadn't. I'd actually set it higher. So what we've got to do is back it off a tiny bit, or we'll end up blowing the power transistor. Of course, it's still going up as well. So it's not that one. Must be this one. With those new capacitors, it's really making a difference. There we go. I can't get it any less than 30 watts. That's the lowest I can get it. Oh well, we'll have to have a 30 watt burner then. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was a 35, not a 25. Oh, I can't recall, to be honest with you. As far as I was aware, it was 25. Yeah, we're just under 30 now. It does tend to creep up a bit on transmit. Let's try and give it another little tweak. Ah, now we got it. Right, now we're down to 25 watts. Because what I was doing is I thought the little divisions in between were leading up to the 30, but they're not. There's 20, which is the 2, then the little division's 25, the next division's 30, next division's 35, then the 4 is 40. So now we've got 25 watts. Right, we're sorted. Well done if you spotted it. Give yourself a signal point. Don't say I don't give you anything on this channel. Right, quick final test before we put the cover on. Yep, you can see the meter moving now. So she's all good. Right, let's get that cover lined up. So one final little click with the new LED working. We can get these in the car and give them a road test. To the Batmobile! I might see you then, because I'm just coming along Prince's Avenue onto North Main Way.
Right, yeah, I'm just coming North Main Way now.
Okay, yeah, probably will see you then.
Well, I've just closed the windows up now so I can hear you.
Yeah, it gets a bit blowy with all the noise, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
Point it out the window a bit, we'll see Dave.
Yeah, so I'm halfway up North Main Way where it narrows to one lane.
Okay, I've just turned on it now with the roundabout. Point it out the window, Alice, over the road.
That way you mark, yeah, I'll see you. Eyeball, you do.
Yeah, see you there. Yeah, motor's looking good.
So where you off to then?
Yeah, back home now.